So, voila! There it is, beautiful sustainable fish with fresh peas, leeks, butter and lemon. Can't say more than that. Enjoy. Theoretically speaking, you should eat fish at least 3 times a week. Now, sadly, it's got really expensive over the years, and I suppose people just don't. But if you do, and you can stretch yourself, and by the way, that's canned fish too, so canned tuna will be just fine. Really, it's the lovely, lean protein, lots of beautiful oils, fresh, delicious, all those things. But what is terribly, terribly important is sustainability. We all know that it's the buzzword for the universe. And we do have some lovely fish. We're not busy exporting it to Spain, which can drive me bananas, and we're not even going to go there. However, we do have some stunning stuff. I've got some bassa fillets now, but you can get yakupirva, some gurnard, hake. All of those are on the green list. If you don't buy fish on the green list, I can't really help you and your morality, and your children will never be able to eat fish ever again. So just please consider it. Right, lecture over. Now, I've got some olive oil in here, and I'm going to toss some butter into the pan because I do think, here's Gypsy again, I do think that butter and fish are happy, happy partners. So there we go, look, bubble, bubble, toil and trouble. Now these little pieces of fillet are really thin, so you're not going to need a lot of cooking. I know that, I know I keep showing off my leeks in the garden, so here they are. And why leek as opposed to onion? Well, I think it's much milder, it's a bit sweeter. They are a bit sweeter. And so, I kind of like it if you've got a sort of gentle white fish, which is what this is. It's got a mild flavour. Then I think a milder kind of onion fan. You could use spring onion too, but as you know, I've got prolific amounts of leek. That's fine. You don't want it any more than that. Have a little look there. Just wilt them slightly. If you cook them too long, they're going to cook away altogether. Right, I'm going to just quickly season that with pepper. And a bit of bloody salt. Perfect. And then off we go, rejoicing into the pan. Whiz them in. You must use your fingers and your hands when you cook, I always think. Because it just, sometimes you can feel what you're doing. So just whiz the fish around a bit gently, it's quite delicate. Then some pepper on the other side. Now, if this was a fish with skin on it, you could start skin side down, or you would start skin side down, and just crisp the skin a bit, and then turn the fish over and possibly put a lid on so it steams and fries at the same time. However, this fish is so thin that if it is steamed and fried at the same time, it might disappear entirely. So we're not going to bother with that. We're just going to, so I've also got some mange tout here. No, they're not mange tout at all, they're sugar snap peas, which I've sliced, because look how beautiful that is. It's a wonder to behold. Makes you feel very, very happy about life. So we've got a couple of those, and we slice them because, well, they go further, right? But you could definitely use just ordinary frozen peas. They'll be perfect. I'm going to turn this over and see how we're doing. Oh, lovely. I think with a fish this thin, trying to brown it is not really necessary what you're going for, because you're going to brown it, you're going to try to keep it there and get the whole brown thing going, and then you would have overcooked it. And the reason, well, I think the reason most people don't cook fish is because they mess it up every bloody time, and they think, well, I'll just eat it at a restaurant, or the thing is, you don't have to cook it to death. You just have to sort of show it a bit of love and kind of delight. I'm going to toss the peas in now, just sprinkle them on top. Look, it's a real lovely spring extravaganza. They're just going to sort of wilt on top, and some lemon. If you want to, you could use lime, but I think in this instance, you're quite fine with a bit of lemon. I mean, if that doesn't look like a sort of French restaurant moment, then I just don't know what does. It's just so you can feel that it's not quite done yet. It's still a bit spongy. See there, it's sort of bouncy. So you want it just to give into your finger. So it's not giving just yet, but we'll sprinkle the parsley, some of it, on now. Why? Because basically you just want a little bit of that parsley flavour to infuse. We can always keep it. And then give it about 3 minutes, I would say. If you want to put the lid on and keep all that juice, knock yourself out. Stunning. Time that's all cooked. I think this whole affair, literally from start to finish, you're looking at about 6 minutes. Sort of a minute, 30 seconds for the leeks, about 5 minutes for the fish and the vegetables, a little bit of love, a bit of shaking, maybe a knob of butter if you're feeling brave and not worried about the imminent bikini season. And there you have it. So, voila! There it is, beautiful sustainable fish with fresh peas, leeks, butter and lemon. Can't say more than that. Enjoy.